Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and I'm back and I'm going to give you my thoughts on E3. This time I'm going to talk about Microsoft, which is going to be fun, because they've fucking disappointed me once again. But if you've missed my other ones, or maybe I'm uploading this first because I'm an idiot, but anyway, I'm going to do all the E3s except Nintendo, which I've talked about before. So I've done EA, Ubisoft and Bethesda in one video, which I'll put here, or if this comes first, then there'll be nothing here, so TBD. Anyway, we'll sort it out. So, Microsoft, let's just get on with it, shall we? First of all, I want to address something. I don't know if I've addressed this on Twitter many times. I don't know if I've addressed it in a video. I'm sick of people talking about Scalebound. Go and look at fucking videos. Scalebound looks shit. It was not going to save the Xbox One. It wasn't going to be the greatest game ever. It was going to be a piece of shit that they scrapped, thank God, because it looked fucking terrible. Moving on, because everyone's like, shwa! This is my game journalist voice. Shwa! If Microsoft kept Scalebound, they would be a real contender for the crown of top video game console. No, they wouldn't. The game sucks. Move on. Anyway, Xbox One X. Jesus Christ. See what happens when you name your console Xbox One to begin with? Then you got the Xbox One S and the Xbox One S. X. When they announced it, I thought he said S. I thought, hang on, haven't you got an S? But then it was the X. Phil, what's his name? That Microsoft guy, Phil Spencer. Cool guy, he clearly cares, but he has got the most smug and punchable face ever. And I've been saying that since he's been at E3 like 10 years ago. Fuck me. Anyway, must be a cool dude. He's really turned Xbox around for, you know, compared, because I went back and watched the Xbox One. Sorry about that, my home telephone rang, which, yes, that dates me. But yeah, he seems like a cool guy. I went back and watched the Xbox One reveal, and you can just see the moment where Sony went, well, fuck, this is our generation, because they fucked up big time. Big time. So, Xbox One X, much like the PlayStation 4, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I haven't got a 4K TV. I have a wicked TV that just so happens not to do 4K. I'm not going to run out and buy a 4K, you know, $1,000, because when it comes to games, I'm not a hardware person, so I'm probably talking shit, but the way I understand it, you need like the top tier thing because of the refresh rate and the hertz and all that shit. So if you buy a cheap one, it's going to be crappy and have input lag. So I'm content with the way I live in the moment when it comes to video game graphics. I can't stand shit controls. That's my big thing. Graphics I don't really care about as long as it looks okay. So graphics don't wow me. I'm sure they're not lying about, you know, how powerful this thing is, which is great. It's smaller, which I think is actually quite cool. But it's just, it does not interest me. You know, you suckered me in at launch to buying your piece of shit fucking Xbox. I've got it now. I'm not going to start buying another one. I'm not going to trade it in because I couldn't be asked, because you get raped when you trade stuff in. That's just a fact. It's not worth it. I don't understand. If it's for gearheads and massive fans of graphics and stuff, then why don't you just go out and, you know, bite the bullet and spend money on a PC that you can change every 6 months? It's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. And this goes for the PlayStation 4 Pro as well, I believe. There's no game, there will never be a game that's like PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox One X exclusive. It's not going to do it. If you've got a third-party developer, such as Ubisoft or EA or whoever, going, okay, we can make a game for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and have all these people, or we could make a game for just the Pro version and take advantage of the thing. Why would they do that? They would cut their install base in like, in such a, it's just puzzling. I don't get it. Although Sony made the move, so of course Microsoft have to follow. That's the way, you know, it works. I just don't get it. I think it's too expensive. It's not too expensive for what it is, in my opinion. It's just too expensive next to the PlayStation 4 Pro. It's like $100 difference in the US. Here, I don't know. I think you can get it, here it's $650, which compared to US is actually not bad. And I think you can get a PlayStation 4 Pro for like $400. So compared to that, it's expensive. Again, it's probably super duper charged and clocked and all this shit I don't understand. Don't get it. I'm quite content with the thing, and I know people obsess and they get like, they go to a police station and steal the radar gun so they can point the radar gun at the screen and go, oh, look at how many frames and all this shit we're doing. Don't care. As long as it doesn't slow down and the controls don't suck, I don't care. The cat's really trying hard to get in through the glass door. You're an idiot! Yeah. I don't get it. I really don't. And there's no games, like I said. And this goes for Xbox in general. I've said for 15 years, or however long I've been seriously playing games, that Sony destroy Microsoft when it comes to first party. And that's a fact. Unless you're a big Halo fan and you can wait like 4 years between Halos, it's just... And they've thrown in this launch exclusive game like we're fucking idiots that don't know what that means. That does nothing for me. You are Microsoft. You make trillions of dollars. How hard would it be to go and purchase a studio such as, I believe the United Front who made Sleeping Dogs. I say this all the time. I say this about Nintendo as well. How no one went and picked them up and said, here, make a game exclusively for us. We don't care what it is. We're not going to put it on PC, because that's another thing that people get pissed off about, and rightfully so. Why would you, if you had a PC, why would you get an Xbox when everything is available on the PC? It's pointless. Just put it just on the Xbox. Don't make it multi-platform or launch window exclusive, and just fucking put it on there. Make it good. If you lose money on it, so be it, because you have to play catch-up, and I wrote this down because I'm smart. You need to take it away from Sony. Because compared to last generation, when A, you came out first, and B, you were so much cheaper, it didn't matter, because people preferred your platform, and a lot of games played a lot better, especially at the start. Towards the end, Sony caught up, don't get me wrong, and then, third party were pretty much, even on both, but at the start, you murdered them. So just get fucking first party games and don't put them on PC. You probably won't even lose that money because the people on PC are too busy spending $6,000 on a graphics card to play 2D side-scrollers. Good on them, I don't care. But just, fuck, I don't... Because they got, oh yeah, Forza, Halo, all this shit, also on PC. And I get it, it's easy for Sony because they don't have a fucking operating system that was installing countless computers that they have to program for as well. But just do a first-party game, just on the Xbox. That's not shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not rocket science. Just go and buy a studio, or buy... Like, why on earth... there was one... Like, go... Just buy out fucking... Metro, I don't know. Just buy something and make it. You clearly can't make games anymore. Just fucking... I don't know. It's just... It's so puzzling. It's so puzzling. So, anyway, long story short, Xbox One X, dead. Don't care. Don't want it. Neither does anyone else, apparently. It's too expensive. There's no games for it. Pretty much all the crosses. Then we got hit with original Xbox backwards compatibility, which is great, because it's just another feature, which is cool if you play. The problem I have, and I've talked about this in my other video, with backwards compatibility is I don't have any problem with the graphics, or the sound, or the stories, or whatever. It's just the controls are shit, because they learn so much in each generation about controls, especially if they're Japanese games. Forget about playing old Japanese games, it's just not possible. So that's why I prefer remasters, because they go and tweak the controls sometimes. But look, if you've still got original Xbox games kicking around, it would be fun every now and then to just throw one in and go, well look, just another feature, really, that they can rub in the face of Sony, who refuse to do it, even though I fully believe they could. They could probably just flip a switch if they wanted to. But no, then no one will get PlayStation Now and fucking charge like $20 an hour to rent games they've owned for 20 years. That service is just fucking it's disgusting, to be fair. And it sucks for Sony people who only have a Sony who want to play old games, and maybe they traded in their PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2 to get, where they are now, and now they've got all these games they can't play, and that sucks. So yeah, it's cool. It doesn't appeal to me because I haven't got any Xbox original games, so there you go. Forza, don't care. Of course, you launch a new console, you have to have car porn to show it off. And then they had to do that cringeworthy, mate, we've got a new car, and we're gonna debut it here, in front of big fat game journalists who have never driven a car in their life and have no way could afford this car. Fucking stupid. It made no sense. Go away. Yeah, I liked Forza Horizon because it's cartoony, or not cartoony, but it's arcadey is the word I'm looking for, like Mario Kart or, those kind of. I don't like Gran Turismo or the normal Forza because I don't care about cars. As long as I can drive a Ford Mustang, I'm content. But I don't like the realistic things. Just give me some arcadey shit. That'll be fine. Metro Exodus, which looks cool. I don't really know if we need another Metro game. This looks like a more open-worldy one where you can go outside of the tunnels, which made the Metro games interesting in the first place because the gameplay usually, well, especially in the first 2033, sucked. I call bullshit that the trailer was actually gameplay because enemies were dying in one hit, and if I've learned anything from Metro, you need to unload fucking like your entire arsenal of 4 bullets that you've, you know, got over the whole course of the game. The other one was cool. It kind of went into more of the Metro Last Light was interesting because it kind of went into more of an open worldy thing, but every time you explored there was nothing there, so maybe this time they've nailed it. I don't know, it just seems like the thing that sold that game was the atmosphere, and now that you're out of that atmosphere, we'll see. So yeah, if you haven't played the Metros, their remaster is always like fucking $5 on the Xbox and the PlayStation, so pick it up. They're actually pretty good. The gameplay in the first one sucks. The second one's much better. And apparently if you put it in, instead of English you do Russian, it's a lot better, but I don't want to read subtitles. I enjoy having the one voice actor, because they've got that one. He does all the voices in Call of Duty 2. He was in The Office in the episode, I don't know, who cares. Then we got Assassin's Creed, which I've neglected to talk about in Ubisoft, because I just did Who Showed What. Oh no, we will talk about it. Ubisoft, we have a brand new Assassin's Creed. Here, watch some gameplay on a TV, on a rooftop, with sun on the TV, and we are filming the TV. You're a fucking idiot. Whoever's decision that was, you're an idiot. Anyway, Assassin's Creed looks interesting. It's good. It's definitely good that they've taken a year off. It seems a bit weird. It seems like its own thing. It doesn't seem like it's connected to the Assassin's Creed because apparently there's no mini-map, there's no Animus thing, so I reckon it looks cool. Ancient Egypt is a thing that I've never explored in video games, I don't believe. It's not really something that I care about either, but I'll probably get it because I do like Assassin's Creed, and it has been a while, thank God. Thank God, because you do need a break from certain games, which is why I think, Jesus, why I think Far Cry will be interesting when it comes out, because we haven't had a Far Cry game or a proper Far Cry game in a while. So yeah, Assassin's Creed looks fine. Then we got Battlegrounds, another launch console window exclusive, which I think is a lot better on PC. I haven't played it, but a lot better on PC. It'll be dead within a couple of weeks on console. Don't get it, but whatever. State of Decay 2, hated the first one. If you like it, then it's more of this. I don't really care. Probably won't play it because I'm not a big co-op guy. I've said that thousands of times. It seems to be the year of co-op again. I remember like in 2008, 2009, there's a real resurgence of co-op, and it seems like this is happening again, which is cool, but, you know, I'm older, and we all have, you know, all the friends and stuff have limited times to play games, and we're never on at the same time. When we are, we always play Titanfall. So yeah. Then we got indie development and Xbox. They always pump out a few cool things. We got Cuphead release date finally. They've shown this for like 4 years. It worries me that it's taken that long to do. It looks amazing. Apparently it's really difficult, which sucks because I haven't got the patience for that, but just for the art style, it looks incredible. So I probably wouldn't get it at launch. I'd probably pick it up later, wait for the reviews to see if it's hard. I don't know, I'm over hard games. Just give me a challenge I can do. Then Tails. What is it? Super Duper Tail? I don't know. It looks like fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day. That looks really fun, and I will definitely be picking that up because I watched the interview with the developers, and they said, yeah, we missed kind of like the old school platform. I'm like, yeah, alright, cool. You've sold me. I'll pick it up. Sea of Thieves. I really don't have an opinion because I'm not going to play it. I have trouble supporting Rare anymore after all the shit they've done. And Microsoft has done to them, I should say. It looks interesting. I still don't understand the point of it. It's another co-op game that would be boring as fuck to play by yourself. So it's just, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but it's not my kind of game. But if it's yours, then pick it up and tell me that I'm wrong and it looks cool. Then Crackdown, which I'm seriously worried about because the second one was absolute shit. The first one was good pretty much because it was a launch game that was quite a little bit innovative in the way that you could play it. You can go and take the boss right away if you wanted to at end the game, but apparently it was hard as fuck. I played it. The second one was arse. They showed no gameplay for a game coming out like in 3 months, so either it's going to be absolute garbage or it's going to get delayed. Terry Crews was in it, and I love Terry Crews. I think he is an absolute legend, and he really cares about games. He did a video about how much money he spent, you know, of his own money to get into games. So I respect him, and I think he's amazing in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which is a good show. But he couldn't save it. Why would you show no gameplay? And then I watched the IGN stream because I used to watch game trailers. Game trailers was the best E3 stream, but I watched IGN because in between the things, they'll have developers come on and show more about their game. That's the only, I can't stand the journalists on there going, wow. Oh, yes. I can imagine what they're like sitting there watching E3 and a trailer comes in. They're probably like, wow, that was a good rendition of that game. I can't stand that. There's a few people on IGN I do like and respect, but they're few and far between. But anyway, yeah, so they had the developers of Crackdown on, and one of them goes, oh, notice that you didn't do any gameplay. Why is that? And they was like, oh, we've got gameplay on the floor. Okay, well, I was wrong. It's going to be the best game ever. Well, fucking good. I'm not at E3, and I'm not going to go chasing Crackdown gameplay. You have to sell me, motherfucker. Why would you not put gameplay on there? Whoever's decision when that was stupid. Apparently it's changed. That the cloud-based destruction only works online. I wouldn't play it online with any other cunt. I just want to play it by myself. I don't want to play it at all, to be honest. You didn't sell me. That was your chance. It's probably going to get delayed. Fuck that. Then we got into probably like the best game of the whole show, and not because it was presented by an Australian and it had an Australian... Oh god, I always get in trouble for saying orc. What is it in Lord of the Rings? Shrek-looking motherfucker. That's what I think they're called. That helped. Not gonna lie, it was fucking hilarious. But that game looks so good, and so... It's like... It's a good sequel, in my opinion, of looking at it, because they've not changed what was amazing about the first one. They've fine-tuned it and made it better and added other elements. Whereas opposed to sequels that completely change it. Crackdown's is an example of that. The first one was really good, and then they put zombies in it, and it crashed all the time and was garbage. So this one, I'm so excited for, because Crackdown, you fucking idiot. Mordor, I gave Game of the Year, not that that matters anything. I'm sure at the headquarters they have a statue of my face going, Kieran's Game of the Year, 20, whatever it was. So yeah, looks incredible. I'm very excited. Yeah, and then we've got Anthem, which I've talked about in my EA thing. I'm a big Mass Effect fan, don't know if you're aware, and Mass Effect, the last one, was shit. It started off really good and then got shit. I wonder why. I wonder where all the resources of BioWare were. Fuck you. Unbelievable. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Microsoft. If I was to give them a thumbs up or a thumbs down, I'd probably go in the middle, because it sucks that like you've launched a new console with nothing. It sucks that we haven't got any exclusive games, but what you did show in compared to Sony, a lot of that's coming out soon, whereas all Sony stuff was pretty much next year, which is fine. Because Sony's already had a massive year anyway. So yeah, in the middle. You get a pass by default, I suppose. There was a lot there, but not a lot of it excited me, but it excites other people, and that's cool. Sea of Thieves does nothing for me. Crackdown, obviously, I've just shat upon it. So yeah, tell me your thoughts on Microsoft. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm out. Au revoir. Drinking water, 'cause I've given up booze. What does my life become?